Hi everyone, welcome to the channel and thank you so much for visiting me here by the corner. I truly appreciate you guys. All I do. So here is the thing, guys. The thing about life. Life is how you live your life, right? I mean, like, there is so much we want to experience and experiment with in life, right? For us to have that experience of life and say, like, yeah, I've done this. I know if I do this, like, yeah, this is how things are gonna go and all that and whatnot, right? Yeah, so a whole lot of people growing up, yeah, we have experienced with a whole lot of things, not people, but things, right? Yeah, like some of us, yeah, we experienced with alcohol and all of that and going out, like, yeah, we never really skipped a stage, guys, right? Like, yeah, so you know how it feels to, like, drink alcohol and, yeah, hang out with a whole lot of karmic people. Yeah, thing is, we were not woke yet, right? And as time goes on, yeah, we get to the point where, like, you see, oh, this person is karmic. Whenever we are experiencing or like experimenting or like having fun with alcohol and all that, what they're on about is the negative stuff, guys, right? And yeah, we get aware that, okay, this is not what I really want to live my life. This is how I really don't want to be hanging and, yeah, experimenting and all that. And we move away from that, right? But here's the thing, that is really not embarrassing, guys, right? It cannot be embarrassing. And somebody, if even if, like, after a long while you don't get to experience the way you did when you were growing up, like, yeah, it shouldn't have to be embarrassing, guys, right? Like, yeah, like, some of the people don't really get to experience or experiment with alcohol, with smoking weed or whatever. Some people do hard drugs, guys, right? Yeah, like they be injecting themselves and all that and whatnot. And even them, they get to that point where they get to be aware that, okay, this is not how I want to experience and experiment with anymore, guys, right? And yet again, it is not embarrassing, you see. So, like, even when somebody asks you, like, oh, what do you think about, like, people who drink alcohol and all that, and like, well, in my point of view is that we shouldn't have to really be judging people, guys, on how they live their lives, especially experimenting with products, guys, right? Like, yeah, sometimes other people grieve differently. So they be using alcohol for grieving. They be using substances, guys, right? And yeah, some people would be using other people, you see, like stealing from them, lying about other people, making fun of other people and all that. And like, yeah, some just doesn't do that, guys, you know. We were raised differently, and some of the people never really experienced no in their lives. So whenever they are met with a no, they get super, super angry, you know, to the point where, like, they are offended, guys, where it's a normal thing to get a no. Like, our parents mold us to be how we are today. So, like, some were given tough love, some were, yeah, really not given tough love at all. And whatever they want, they got, guys, you know. So that's why these other people, they can't really experience life in a way that when you tell them no, they will feel comfortable with it because their parents never taught them no. How you experience a no, it's like as you grow up, like, yeah, if your parents be telling you, no, you can't do this, no, you can never hang out with these people, no, like, yeah, you get to, yeah, it gets to be normal for you to, like, hear a no, you know. And yeah, some people were just led to be, and yeah, I don't know if that is love or what is it, guys, because if you're not gonna guide your kids in the right way, you're just gonna let them be, guys, So whatever they do, they think it's right, even when it's wrong. Like we talked about the moral compass and all of that. Like, yeah, most of the guys, like, even when they get a no from a girl, like, they feel so offended that they feel like they wanna unalive this person. They never experienced a no in their life. So for them, it's like an insult. And yeah, to some of us, it's a simple thing as like, yeah, maybe next time. Maybe, like, yeah, it's protection. Like, as we always say, rejection is protection, guys, right? So, like, yeah, some people, if they get a no, if they feel like their life is missing something and all that, they are not comfortable with themselves in their own skin. So they'll be feeling bad, and then at the end of it all, they tend to become karmic, guys, because if they had a no from somebody, a friend, or like from the girl they wanted to, yeah, date or something like that, yeah, they want to do malicious things now, guys. They want to be the ones who are bullying them because they heard a no from them, and yeah, they want to show them that, like, yo, I've never heard a no before, so I can't take a no, you see. So it's important for us to always check ourselves before we overreact, before we do stuff to other people that is really not normal, guys. Some parents just let our kids live their life, even when they offend other kids. Yeah, they would reward them. Like, yeah, you did good. Yeah, good. You did good. You did good. So they grow into that behavior of like, yeah, whatever they do is right. They do whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. Doesn't matter if they offend other people, guys. So some people would make fun of other people, hurt other people's feelings for no reason, because they feel inadequate, because they feel that, oh, this person, yeah, is better than me and all that. So the retaliation from that is really making fun of other people. You see, they mock you, they embarrass you, like, and these kind of people really, like, they are the kind of people who are karmic, who really come into other people's life to bully them and all that. And if you don't let them bully you, you become the enemy. Where, let's say you are dating someone, and yeah, you were taught to love your body, you were taught to really, really take care of yourself. And if somebody cheats on you, that just simply means that, yeah, they are inadequate. They don't feel that they deserve to be in a normal relationship. So they want to have third parties in their lives. Where nowadays we see women will be fighting for some other dude who only have a birth certificate in their life, when this woman have went to school and yeah, got themselves degrees and all of that and whatnot, and for the point of like, yeah, they don't want to, yeah, be having somebody take their boo, and not accepting that, oh, they are boo now, like, yeah, it's out of line, and all they can do is just get away because, yeah, they are involved in third parties now, where that is a risk of attracting a whole lot of incurable diseases. Yeah, they still want to be fighting for that nigga. They want to be fighting for that guy. A guy who's got nothing but a birth certificate. Somebody who doesn't know if it's wrong to treat other people wrong. They don't really know if it's wrong to bully other people or something like that. So you will see like a lot of people be thinking that, oh, I'm gonna show that woman, she took my man from me and all that. Or maybe somebody's having a perfect relationship with their husband and somebody just comes in and takes their man. So like, what would you do? Take your losses and move on, guys, right? You understand that, yeah, God didn't just make one guy in this life, and if somebody can take your man and yeah, be happy about it, it just shows how that person was raised, guys, right? They were raised to be second best, guys. They were raised to not respect other people out there, or other people's relationships, other people's properties and all that, you know. Which is why we see, like, when you really love someone in a relationship, they tend to be thinking that, oh, you are clingy, oh, you are this, oh, you are that, oh, you, and you, and you, and you, when it's just true love. And they feel like, oh, well, this person is clingy, I don't want to be in a relationship like this. So they prefer to be dating people who are not invested in them, guys, you know. Where, let's say a guy texts a woman and yeah, that woman won't respond, or that woman won't just give a damn about them, so they get addicted to these kind of ladies, guys, you know. Where, like, yeah, if you have money, they will give you attention, and if you don't have none, yeah, like, you just somebody else, like an option, guys, you know. So, like, if somebody treats you like an option, it just simply means that, oh, well, you are not important to them. You just an option. Where when they are bored, when they are missing somebody they really want to be with in their lives, and yeah, it's impossible for them to be with that person, yeah, they just go to you because you're an option. Some guys treat other women like that, which is why they be called players, you know, and whatnot. But for me, they just 3 or 4s. Like a whole can go both ways, guys, you know, in my books. So it's important for us to always be aware in our relationships, whether it's family, whether it's friendships, or like partnerships, like a man and a woman. Like, yeah, we shouldn't have to be in that position where like somebody makes you feel inadequate to the point where they want to be dating and cheating on you, and you be accepting that, and you be taking it, guys, you know. Because for me, in my books, that is just something else, guys, you know. Experiences build us to be a better person we were yesterday, you know. So you can never really say like, oh, I'm gonna change this person, I'm gonna make this person love me and all that. That's where some other people, yeah, move on to like putting love spells on other people. They resort to witchcraft, guys, you know, where like you see that this person doesn't want you, you see that this person doesn't really give a damn about you, but you still want to be with them for the fact that, oh, well, you are comfortable with them around you, you know. You just want them to be around you. You feel respected around them, and like, yeah, you feel like people can see you. But here's the thing: if you are a guy in a perfect relationship, women are always gonna throw yourselves at you, and it's up to really you if you are strong enough to resist all these um, temptations, guys. You know, like everybody wants to be in a good relationship with somebody else, but if they see you that, oh, this person is treating their woman cool and all that, like they're doing it like, oh, they're just a perfect couple, they want to experience that too, which is why they'll be throwing themselves at your partner. And if your partner is weak, they're gonna be thinking like, oh, I'm the shit, man, I can date any woman I want, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, I'm gonna start cheating on this perfect woman who treats me, or I don't know, and like, yeah, have them in third parties and all that, without having to consider their health, you know. Sometimes it's wise for us to like pull back from people who cheat us, guys, and just push them 50 feet away from us, and just let them be, guys, you know. Because if you let that kind of person be in your life and yeah, treat you like third party, there is really no point, because some people really are not into quality, they're into quantity, guys, you know. So do you want to be a quantity in someone else's life, or do you want to be a quality? I mean, like, if you're quality, no man can cheat on you, right? No normal man, no healed man can cheat on you. But if somebody didn't really experience life, if they didn't really live the life that they wanted to live and experience life and like be themselves, like even whenever they see a woman looking at them, they'll be wanting to go and ask them out, like, yo, what's up? What is going on? And yeah, like that is really so unhealed. We see this kind of men and women around us a whole lot of times, guys, where when you are out there going with your person and all that, and yeah, some will be flirting with you, brushing their hair and fixing themselves up, you know, for you to notice that, guys, right? And for me, like, it's just some way of exposing yourself that you are unhealed, that yeah, you don't really like things coming to you. You are a chaser. You be chasing and not attracting love, guys, you know. And these kind of relationships, they really don't last. How can they last when you are flirting, when you are in a relationship with some other people? You see, some people just love quantity, you know. This is why we see a whole lot of women complaining out there, and men also, of course, be complaining that, hey, my woman this, my woman that, my woman, oh, my man this, yo, they've got this person, and I want to show them that, hey, they should leave my man alone, and whatnot, where it's really degrading, guys, you know. It's really degrading. We shouldn't be scared of our experiences, guys, you know, because our experiences from them, we grow into being a better person. You know, we wake up more and wake up more from when we were growing up, experiencing with alcohol, and you realize, oh, I'm chilling with people who are always wanting to get free stuff from other people. They want people to buy them booze and all of that, where if you can buy it for yourself and say you're really having a good time with your own money and really, really getting drunk with your own money, not really having to be bought a beer and yeah, be taken to a sack because somebody bought you a whole lot of bottles of that. Well, for me, that's really, really crazy. And some people don't really understand this. If you are experiencing on your own with your own money and all that, with alcohol, I don't see a problem with it because at some point you are gonna live. You're gonna like let that moment go and like wake up from all of that and realize that, oh, this is not the kind of life I want to live. You are buying yourself all this. So now, yeah, you move on to the next better things, right? Yeah, you upgrade your life, you level up, and you grow up, you know. So for me, for someone to come to you and tell you like, yo, I remember you when you were this and you were like that, and yeah, booze and all that and whatnot, that's just experiences. But a whole lot of religious people wants to come to you and tell you like, yo, I remember you used to get drunk and all that and whatnot and whatnot. But with them, these are religious people. Like, yeah, they just want to grow up and be perfect and join churches. And the next thing they want to advise you. How are they going to advise you when they don't have experience or have experimented with their lives, guys? How are they gonna really, really give you a good advice? Because all they want to do is mock you. Yo, you were drunk. Yo, you were this. Yo, you were that. You were smoking weed and all that. Yeah, that was the experience that you needed in life at that point. For me, nothing just happens, guys, you know. And some people would be like, oh, I never had alcohol in my life. I am perfect and all that. I am holier than thou and all that and whatnot. They be the ones ending up to be drinking. They hiding themselves, guys, you know. And they will be misbehaving in their older age. So these kind of people will label them as people who have a midlife crisis, guys, you know. Because, yeah, they never had no's in their life. Nobody has said no to them. Their parents never had to have to tell them no, guys, you know. So it doesn't matter if they go out there and impregnate a whole lot of women to the point where they don't know how many kids they have. yeah, their parents will tell them like, yo, that's not your child. You are too young to have a child. Even when they are in their 50s. No, you are too young to have a child. That is not your child at all. So that somebody, yeah, would neglect their children, and these kids would grow up to really look exactly like this person who claims that, yeah, they are not their father's child, guys, where it's really, really sad. It's sad because other people think that they are holier than the other guys. You see, we have got to experience all these things, experiment with life, live our life to the fullest, to be able to say like, yeah, I have lived, I have experienced, I have experienced life in this way. You see, my experiments led me to this point. I mean, like, life built us in that way. So nobody can say, like, yo, I just grew up to be this perfect person, guys. Around us, like, yeah, we have karmics. And we meet with karmics that built us to be a person that says, no, I don't want to live with these kind of people in my life. You see. So some people, churchgoers, would be out there like, oh, I grew up perfect. I didn't go to taverns and experiment with alcohol and all that. So I am holier. I am perfect. Where all they do is judge other people. Where we can just leave the judging to Father God. Some people would judge you by how you dress. I mean, for me, if I'm gonna put on my shorts or if I'm gonna put on a vest and somebody be thinking that it's inappropriate, well, if I'm dressed the way I want and I feel comfortable under my own skin, there's nothing inappropriate about that. Some people will mock you about your weight when they can't see that their weight is wobbly and wobbly like that, like pancake guys. And they are the ones to judge other people, guys. You take care of your body, you work out and all that, and they would still be saying stuff about you. Oh, did you see that person? She gained weight and all that. But this person who will be talking about you is the fattest person in the planet. Obese, with high blood pressures and close to diabetic and all of that. And yeah, they be the one judging you. In a way, they are our guys. Like, if you know that you want to get in a scale, no, you don't just have to go and stand on a scale. You just have to pass by them, and yeah, all the comments will come up. Oh, you've gained weight. Oh, you have lost weight. Oh, now you are gorgeous. Oh, now you are not gorgeous. Oh, this, that, whatnot. So, like, yeah, we have people who love to focus on other people's business. When their business, they can't handle themselves. A whole lot of people who focus on other people's lives, they think they are better than everybody else. When nobody is better than everyone else. They need to wake up because they are still in the slumber, guys. A person who focuses on other people's lives, who would mock them in any way and every way they can, it just simply means they are inadequate with themselves, Like that guy who was cheating on you, you decided, oh, I cannot be in third parties and all that, so I'm gonna leave this punk and dump that punk over there. It's the same punk who's gonna come back to you and be with you because, yeah, they've made a wrong decision. A whole lot of people are comfortable talking about other people, so yeah, they would chill in groups and start blabbing other people's name from their mouths. These are the kind of people who would be keeping other people's names on their throat. So those who matter don't mind. And those who mind don't matter, really. Really, really, really. Because some people don't really focus on what they are and what they have. They rather focus on other people. If they have gained weight, if they have lost weight, if they are fit enough, if their hair is growing, or if the hair is not growing, or if whatever. These are the kind of people who will be wasting time and be stuck on that timeline until they are old and gray, and they'll still be wondering why their lives is stuck, why they stagnant and all of that. You see what I'm saying? Where they can just focus on themselves and water themselves so they be this person who is bloomed and who everybody's interested in and really wanting to know this person, so but some people don't want to be in that position where they want to focus on themselves. All they do is want to blab about other people, blab about other people's children, blab about how they live their lives and all that. So it's better to focus on your own lane. I mean, if you don't want to be this negative person who is going to be changed by the pouting or how they show how they give you a mean mug. Some people's faces are stuck on that mean mug, guys, and they become ugly like that. So if they hate you, it's going to be like hating you and all that. And that pose on their face, it gets stuck permanently on their face. And now they become that ugly person, guys, where like what they feel inside, it shows on the outside. This kind of people, they're not comfortable with laughing and having fun and all of that and whatnot. So they'll be stuck in other people's past. Oh, you were this. Oh, you were that. Oh, you were whatnot. But what they should remember and know that every day we heal. And every day we have to see our mistakes, so we move away from that and break the curse. You see, that's all we gotta do, guys. That's why we are here, curse breakers. We are here to heal our lineage. We are here to free our ancestors, guys. So if we be vibing high and not talk about other people and not focus on other people's partners and all of that, we're focusing on ourselves. That's where we grow. That's where we really get to, level up and grow up. Because in other ways, you can't do that if you are still focused on somebody else. If you are focused on your auntie, that my auntie is getting better and better every day. You can't grow if you focus on other people's business. So it's better to focus on your business. So you grow as a person and people around you, they get to see that, this person can change. So maybe I can change too. I can be a better person in life. So I can stop talking about other people and having them in my throat and all of that and whatnot. I mean, it's just a waste of time and they just need to heal, guys, These are the kind of people who don't really include God in their lives. Because we all know God hates ugly, and for you to always be ugly like that and talking about other people, it just simply means that you are under a very, very serious possession, guys, demon possession, where you are now a playground for demons, jealousy demons, gossiping demons. You are housing all these demons, guys. And these kind of people, you can't let them in your house because, whenever they get in your house, they be leaving those kind of demons in your house. More like that somebody who had visited you and left a cockroach in your house. That cockroach multiplies, guys, right? It multiplies, and sooner or later your house will be infested with those roaches, guys, right? Some people are housing demons in that way, where some people will have a Leviathan spirit, some people will have a Jezebel spirit, some people will have all these kind of spirits that we don't even know about, succubuses and incubuses and all that, where when you invite them in your house, they leave the spirits in your house because they are plenty, and they find it comfortable in your house that, okay, this person, there is an opening so I can get in here and infest their home, where now all your things would start to break where you're never gonna have to have a peace of mind in your life, where now you are getting attached with spiritual husbands and all that because you are associating yourself with these kind of people. Put God first in your life and all around you. Immerse yourself in the God energy so you get protected, guys. Peace out. I love you and I guess I'll see you guys later. Ciao.